Hey yogis, Tosi here. Today I have a quick 15-minute prenatal yoga flow to help ease heartburn discomfort. If that's what you're looking for, join me on your mat. Today for class, we'll be using a couple props. 2 yoga blocks if you have them. If you don't, you can use some books. And 1 yoga bolster. If you don't have that, you can use a firm bed pillow. So go ahead and set that at the top of your mat. Find your seat, roll your shoulders back. And you can get started on your glutes, or if you want to be a little more comfy, you can place your bolster or your pillow underneath your hips, crisscross applesauce your legs, and find your seat. We'll get started with a couple deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Start to welcome yourself into your mat, roll through your shoulders. Draw a straight line up from your tailbone all the way up through your spine. Big breath in, full breath out. Now take your chin towards your chest and rock your head from right to left. Making sure you're having these movements be slow and connected to your breath. And as we take a few more neck U's, I want to give you a little more information on why you may be having heartburn in this time of your pregnancy. So progesterone is the hormone responsible for relaxing smooth muscles. And the sphincter is at the base of the esophagus. And so this combination of having excess progesterone during your pregnancy may cause the sphincter to get a little loose and not close as tightly. Or our bodies often face increased pressure from growing uterus when we're pregnant. So this can lead to acid escaping from the stomach and moving up the esophagus, leading to acid reflux and the sensation of heartburn. Let's take some shoulder circles here. Inhale, shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, release them back. Continue this movement with your breath. Steady your shoulders and we'll move to a modified tabletop position. Move your bolster to the side. We're done with it for a while. Place your hands on your blocks, facing tall side up. We do this because we want to try to have our chest above our hips to avoid any acid reflux or heartburn. Make sure you're stacking your hips on top of your knees, shoulders on top of your wrists, and we'll start to connect to our breath. I'll give you a few other options. If this is uncomfortable in your wrists or in your body, you can also move your blocks to the medium setting. Or if you want to even lower, you can move them to the lowest setting. Whatever feels comfortable is what you should take. The most important thing is that we are keeping our chest above our hips, again, to avoid more heartburn or chest pain. Continue to find your breath once you find your posture. Big inhales, soften through your belly. Full exhales. Feel your belly come back to neutral. Start to bring your toes onto the ground. We'll work our way into a quick down dog. Lift your hips high, melt your heels down, push your chest back towards your thighs, downward facing dog. Pedal out here for a couple breaths. Like I said, we won't be here long. You can also turn your blocks to the highest setting, again, to try to decrease that angle from your hips to your chest. Good. Walk your feet up one at a time towards the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten through your spine, form a 7. Exhale, forward fold, release it down. Inhale, halfway lift, form your number 7. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your arms high, reach them overhead, wiggle through your fingers. Exhale, hands at heart center, Tadasana. Good. Take a couple breaths. Welcome yourself into your space. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your low back. We'll take a mini back bend, a little chest opener. An option to squeeze the heels of your hands together. Option to gaze up towards the sky. Chest openers are really good to open that space, let that acid move back down to where it's supposed to go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center and down to your blocks, forward fold. Step your right foot forward, your left foot back. Spiral your left heel down towards the ground and find your extended side angle. Ground into your right hand. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. Your right hand, can be resting on your block, or if you'd like to bring your forearm onto your right knee, you can take that as well. And find your breaths in and your full exhales. Inhale, straighten through both legs. Bring heels in, toes out. Find external rotation. Bring your hips down into your goddess squat. Hands can stay on your knees or inhale, arms high. Exhale, goddess arms. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, goddess. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, goddess arms. And then option to bring your hands down to your knees. Inhale, arms up, straighten through your legs. And then rebend into your right knee. T open through your arms, find your warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm straight up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down towards your blocks. Step your left foot up to equal your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step one knee back and then the other. Find your modified tabletop position. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Continue to flow this, linking your own breath to movement, allowing your chest to open and close. Bring your toes to the ground. Inhale, lift your hips high. Exhale, melt your chest back, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward and then your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. An option to widen your stance. That may be a little more comfortable for your belly depending on the size. And bring your blocks back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms high overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, cactus or goddess arms. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, open your chest, goddess arms. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Step your left foot in between your blocks. Step your right foot back towards your mat. Swing your right heel down so your right foot is parallel to the backside edge of your mat. Lift your right arm up. Your left arm is down on your block. Extended side angle. Option to stay here or option to bring your left elbow onto your left knee for a little more support. Hold and breathe. Pay attention to your balance here. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Your gaze can move up towards your right fingertips. Inhale, straighten through both legs. Heels in, toes out. We'll take our goddess squats once again. Sink your hips down. Option to sway side to side. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, flow your arms. Good. Inhale, up. Exhale, cactus through your arms. Option to hold here. One more breath. Inhale, arms high, straighten your legs. Exhale, rebend into your left knee. Make sure your right foot is parallel to the short side edge of the mat. T open through your arms, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm straight up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands back down to your blocks. Pull your right foot in to equal your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back and then your left onto your knees, tabletop position. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow pose, broaden your chest. Exhale, cat, curve your spine. Inhale. Exhale. And find a stable spine. Bring your toes onto your mat. Lift your hips high, melt your heels back, down dog. Step both feet forward, forward fold. You can move one block to the side, keep hold of one, and lift yourself up to your standing position. You're going to bring your block in between your thighs and start to squeeze gently onto your block. Back it up, stack it up. So shift weight onto your heels, stack your hips on top of your heels, and shoulders on top of your hips. Root your tailbone down towards the ground. That'll squeeze your block a little more forward. This is what we want in our squat position when we stand. Roll your shoulder blades together and down your spine. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, see your block push. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale as you exert, lift your body back up. Inhale, squat down. Exhale, squeeze your block, squeeze your glutes. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, squat down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale. Exhale. Where you can remove your block. Good work. Way to build some heat in the body. Roll your shoulder blades together and down your spine and bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment here to feel how your body feels right now. Is it tingling anywhere? Is there any heat? Just take a moment. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold, back down to your blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step one knee back and then the other, and flow through a couple cat-cows on your own, connecting back your breath to your movement. As you inhale, broaden your chest. As you exhale, arch your spine up towards the sky. Find a stable back, and we're going to take a knock-kneed rocking pose. For a knock-kneed pose, you're going to bring your knees in, heels out. This is going to work on internal rotation of the pelvis. Bring both blocks back underneath your hands and simply rock your hips side to side. Internal rotation is very good to open up the inlet of your pelvis. So think when you're giving birth, when you need to move that baby down the birth canal, first we need it to get past the top of your pelvis so it can move into the bottom part. So remember, when you're pushing, when you're in labor, internal rotation is what you are looking for. Steady your rock, and we are going to move into our final resting posture. To get yourself set up, I want you to stack your blocks, one on the tall edge, one on the short edge. You're going to place that at the back of your mat, and then bring your bolster or your pillow to set on top, kind of like a triangle. You're going to give it a little push to make sure it's stable, and once it's there, move your glutes as close as you can to your pillow. Release yourself back using your hands. Option to expand out through your legs. Open up in your chest one last time and settle into your space. Start to notice your breath. Notice any sensations in the body. Take full inhales, feel your belly rise. And full exhales, feel it release. I want you all to focus on one mantra as you rest in your Shavasana in class today. I trust my body. I trust my baby. Know that your body was made for this, and your baby has chosen you for a reason. I trust my body. I trust my baby. Start to wiggle through your fingers and your toes. Bring some movement back into your body. And use your hands to push yourself up into a seated position. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.